off you the other night. Where did it get you? You okay?
Yeah, it got me in the calf, kind of right in the muscle, and still a little tight because it just kind of kept running down into my ankle. But yeah, it's fine. I mean, there hadn't been anything that I've just skipped out on this week due to that. So yeah, I'm all right.
And then obviously, well documented, you've been at 3 levels this year. Just talk about the different approaches you take to a hitter between, A ball, triple A ball, and the difference in the hitters.
Yeah, they're definitely going to be, as you move up, you're facing a little bit older guys, more mature guys that have a better approach, and definitely harder. I don't get a lot of strikeouts anyways. I'm just not really that type of pitcher, and so I mean, if there is a point in the game, when I do need a strikeout, it's tougher to get. You got to really set it up. They don't chase as many pitches, and then on the other side of that, as a pitcher, if you still make the pitches that you're supposed to make down in the zone, in and out, might not strike them out, but you're going to get a lot of weak contact and hopefully get some ground balls.
And then, like you said, you're not a big strikeout guy. You don't have that 98 mile an hour fastball. Does that force you to work more on your command, your control, and your off-speed pitches?
Absolutely. I work on for my arm slot. I get a lot of movement on the ball, so that's one thing I've been working a lot on, two-seam fastball, just to get a little more action on the ball and being able to control that because there is a lot more action on the ball. And so if I can get that two-seam, to both sides of the plate, especially with the late run that it has on it, I've been getting a lot of soft contact, and I mean, sometimes it's been a little unlucky. Some of them falling in for hits, but that's just part of the game. So, but as long as I keep missing, the big part of the bat for the most part, should be able to stay out of trouble.
Last start, were you making a conscious effort to go attack hitters more and go right after them?
Yeah, the first three I guess starts that I had here. My walks were a little high for me. I think I had 4 in one game. 2 of them were at the end. Might have been getting a little tired, and then 2 or 3 the next two starts, I think. And usually, I'm 1 or hopefully 0.
Right.
And since I have been getting a lot of weak contact, even with some of them maybe getting through for hits or something like that, I'm just trying to make sure I keep the same approach, unless they just come out and they're barreling everything up, and then that's when I'll have to change something. But as of right now, I'm just going to keep trying to do what I've been doing, and with that.
And then I hear you have some musical abilities, and you had a little group in Frisco. Have you gotten a chance to get any music stuff going here?
No, I saw Brownie has his guitar, the catcher,
yeah.
And of course he just got back from surgery, so I don't know if he'll be the one playing. But yeah, me and Jared Prince and Alex Buckles play, and it was fun. We just just give us something to do, especially on the road if you're in the hotel.
Right.
You can go into the room and just play the music. But yeah, it's fun.
And then could you show us the grips on your pitches and kind of talk about your different pitches?
My two-seam, I get out on the seams. It's just more comfortable to me. It gives me a little something to pull on. I don't throw many 4-seams, but when I do, it's right here. Change-up, which is my best off-speed pitch, I usually go right here, and then I'll mess around with the thumb to get a little bit different movement on the ball, or changing the speed a little bit. Farther up the side, it's going to be a little bit slower and run a little bit, and then underneath it'll be a little straighter and maybe a little harder.